Hello. Okay. So as we have covered the demo session, in the demo session you may have understood about what exactly is SAP, what is success factors, and how many tools are available, and why the employee central is must, and what kind of work we will be doing once we get into the success factors, and how the system works. So all these things we have understood in the demo session. So today we will be discussing about how many systems will be there. Yes. So today we will see about in the real time how many systems are there, what is provisioning login, what is instance login. So all those basic things. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah, Sandeep. You can hear me now. Hello. Others can hear me, right?
yes,
Okay, so just a revision on first demo in the demo session what we have discussed. So these are some general things what we have discussed over the demo. What exactly is SAP SuccessFactors, and this many modules are available. Who are the competitors, and what exactly the SuccessFactor is? It's a functional application, and it is a cloud based, which is which can be worked as a software as a service. And the project, in the once we get into the project, what kind of work will be there, and how we will be involved in the project. So this many things we have discussed in the demo session. So today we will be discussing about how many systems are available, and what exactly the logins are, and how we will be going to work further. So every project there will be 4 to 5 different systems, and in some companies 2, in some companies 3 systems. So what exactly these systems are all about? So systems are like like we have testing system, quality system, production system, as well as development system. It depends on client to client. If one client may have only testing and production, one client may have only testing, development and production, and one client may have testing, quality, development and production. It depends on how many live accounts they have taken and how many modules of subscription they have. So what we will be doing within this all these systems, first is testing, then quality, development, standard I'm saying now, production. Okay. Any kind of work, as we are a consultant, so any kind of work what we are going to be do, that first initially we will be working in the testing environment. So in the real time we speak as an environment, not system, or we can call it as a tenant. So these are some general words: environment or tenant or instance. Some companies use systems as well. So these are the general words where we use all for all the systems. Clear?
Yes, come.
Okay, what we will be going to do in the testing environment. So any idea what we will be doing in testing environment? So if you understood these steps, so first demonstration, requirement gathering, preparation of flow chart, implementation, testing, UAT and go live. So this is the like a standard process to implement a project. But in the real time, we don't directly implement the project. So first we will do the testing. Whatever the requirement we get from the client, that has to be implemented in the testing. Then, as I told you, some client may have only two systems, some client may have all four, some client may have only three systems. It depends. Then we will move it to the development, and once it is done, then quality for testing again, and last finally on the production, which will be on go live, which will be on the front face of the client. So this will be under the client. For when we are delivering for the client, it should be in the production system, and all these things will be under the consultant, means us, our control, what we work on here. So first here we will be implementing the things. What you will be implementing, your client has given you the work of only Employee Central for USA country. Almost 10,000 employees are there. So first you will be implementing the company, the structure, then you will upload the data, then you will automate the process, and then those things can be moved for the development. So here all, when I say all four system, so you mean, like, you may get doubt that we have to work for four times when the same work. So no, we will be having integration centers as well as transport bundles. So these are another words where you have to understand: integration centers and transport bundles. So what this will do, integration centers means to integrate the data from one tenant to another tenant. And what do you mean by transport bundles? So this is the newest upgrade in SAP SuccessFactors. With the help of transport bundle, we can import the things from one tenant to another tenant. So when we will be importing the things, when everything is correct, whatever you have implemented, and you have gone through the testing and client also accepted that, then you will move to the one system to another system. Suppose client may have only production and testing. In testing you have implemented, so whatever you have implemented you will show to the client. Client has to accept that, and it will be going for a complete process. You have to document the things whatever you have configured. That document has to go for approval process from client. Once it is approved, then we will move into the production system, and you no need to work it again. So you have integration center to integrate the things, or you can use the transport bundles. So in this way we will be working with the different systems in the real time. Clear?
Yes. Discuss.
Gandhari Venkatesh. Venkatesh,
It's me, Sandeep.
Sandeep. Okay. So you are able to hear now?
Yes, Rita.
Okay. Okay. Clear? Venkatesh, you are clear with this one? Sorry, Sandeep.
Sandeep, this side, Sandeep. Ma'am, like, can you come again if you don't mind once again?
Okay. From where you didn't understood? Total topic?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Starting, yeah, I came in between from testing, development, and quality productions.
Okay. So have you gone through the demo?
Yeah, which you have sent a video. I went through it.
Mm-hmm. So you understood the 7 steps of project?
7 steps? No.
Okay. So it is linked with the project. So once you clear with the demo, then you will be understanding this one. But for you, again, let me tell you what exactly this one. So as a consultant, we will be working with the project. When we work with the project, there is a sequence to follow. This is the sequence. In this sequence, it is not directly we are implementing the things. We will be having different systems. Some client may have only 2 systems, which is testing and production. Some client may have 3, which is testing, quality and production, and some client may have all 4 systems. In real time, we call them as environment, tenant, instance, or systems, anything. Mostly we will be calling as environment. Okay, so here how this works. So whatever the configuration we will be doing, that we will do in the testing system. Once it is okay, then you have to test it. Once the test is successful, you have to show it to the client. Then client will do the UAT, which is user acceptance testing. Once UAT is accepted, then you have to he joined, then you have to document the things. So along complete documentation should be there, from where you have started, what you have done, and this document we call it as a workbook as well, because you have to update in the workbook. If you are doing implementation, then workbook will come. If you are doing support, then document will come. Okay, and things has to undergo with the approval process with the client. Here approval from client, I have to move to the production. Directly I'm saying as production, you can choose any of the systems. If your client has development, then it will go to the development, again one more time testing, again quality, one more time testing, then finally the production, which we called it as a go live. And this system will be the front face of client, means the production system will be under the client system. All these 3 systems will be under the consultant. Here, hello.
Yes.
Dinesh, Sandeep, Adish, you're clear?
Ye- yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now, uh, then when we are moving the things, so sometimes we may do manual work, but if the data is more, if the configurations are more, like objects and business rules and all, Those kind of thing we will be taking a support for transport bundle. So there is an option where whatever work you have done, you can move to other tenant with the help of integration center or transport bundles. Okay, so these are all interview points. What it's a general terminology, so you have to understand and just remember these things. Now, how many systems? Okay, so there are different instances are there. One is provisioning, one is instance. One which we are working now, that we call it as a instance, and production is the master login. So this production login can be only given to the person who is certified consultant. In the real time, only certified consultants and lead consultants will have the access of provisioning access, and instance access will be having. Even for instance also we need certification, but this instance will be handled by admins or consultants, and this provisioning will be handled by senior consultants and certified consultants. So what is the difference between these two? This provisioning login is the main master login. Instance is the admin login. What we will be going to do in the provisioning login? You will be creating the super admin. Who is the super admin? Your instance login. This ID will be created from the provisioning login. Then we will be getting the instance access. And what are other things we can do in the provisioning access? We will be activating the languages, including the modules, whole RPP, and uploading the data models, uploading the pick list. All these things we will be doing in the production provisioning access. What we will be doing in the instance access? So here this login, the instance login came from the provisioning access, and we called it as the admin login or instance login. Here we will be configuring with the help of instance, we will be configuring the systems and maintaining the users. So the difference between provisioning access and instance. Again, an interview question. Okay. Now, you may understood certified consultant, master login, creating super admin, activating the languages. What is this languages? So SAP SuccessFactors supports almost 40 languages across the globe. What language required for your client? Suppose you are working for India, so US, UK, and if you're working for Egypt or something, based on their languages, we have to enable the languages. How many languages you activate from provisioning, that many languages will be enabled to the instance. And what is meant by enabling the modules? So you may now understood that how many modules are there. So in that initial module, the foundation module will be the employee central. Whatever required for employee central, like there are some switches that we need to enable from the provisioning access. If you're working with recruitment module, then you have to enable some switches related to recruitment onboarding. So we have so the main master, that's why we call it as a master login, and all the controls will be in the provisioning access. Whatever you enable, that we can see in the instance. And also how many subscription you have, your client has taken, only that modules you can see in the instance access. Control RBP means we can control the permissions related to instance. Uploading the data models. So what do you mean by data models next? And pick list, that we will tell you. and instance it is a admin login, and configuring the system is configuration, the whatever the work we have to do, how to implement the system and all. Maintaining the user, if suppose your client has 100 people, so all 100 people data will be maintained in the instance. Clear? All of you clear?
Kavita, what is
Yeah.
the term called picklist?
Yeah,
Picklist.
I'll tell you that. That is another next topic. Okay. How many systems are there? Dinesh,
Kavita,
how many systems?
the four systems, right?
Hmm.
Testing,
What are,
development, quality, and production.
okay. So all clients will be having all four systems.
Some people have two, some people have three or four.
You have to use the word client, okay, not people.
Client, okay, okay, got it.
Hmm. Dinesh, what we will be doing in testing system?
Testing, we'll be conquering the things, right?
The process, tell me the complete process.
Implementing.
Sorry, Sandeep, I'm asking. Yeah, Sandeep, what is the complete process we do in testing?
Initially, we will configure for client requirement.
Mm-hmm. The
Then
process, right? What I have explained. So, what is that exact process?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So, in between
Configuration
questions
procedure.
will be asked. So, please listen carefully and try to maintain a book so that whatever you are listening, just make a note. Okay. Other word for test. What is the other word for system? Adish.
And
Of course,
Hmm?
tenant instance environment.
Tenant, instance, environment, and systems. Dinesh, what is the difference between provisioning and instance?
published. Mm,
Hmm?
that actually.
Anyone can tell.
It's like provisional and instances like provisional is something mm, like certified candidates can use, and the other thing instant a normal person admin kind of persons can use.
Senior people,
All these are
senior
interview
consent.
questions. Okay. Everything what we have just discussed are interview question. So the words, please use all the official words what we have used right now. So please avoid the people, all these things, and you have to give a proper thing when they are asking what is provisioning and what is instance. Okay, clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us understand about the data models. So what do you mean by data model? Any idea?
Data module is nothing but collection of data.
Mhm. So in SuccessFactors we have four data models. Okay. So first is corporate data model. succession data model, specific succession data model. Understand what exactly data model. Data models are like a space where we have already available in the success factors, and these data models are in the XML format, and once we upload this data model it will give a space and information where we will be providing the details about all those fields. So first of all, corporate data model. So what we will be having, the fields in the corporate data model. In the corporate data model, you will find all foundation objects. When we say foundation objects, your company information. So in this corporate data model, the data which is related to your company will be configured. It may be your company, business unit, division, department, location, geozones, all those things. So all those data will be configured under the corporate data model. So where we configure and all we will see once we start the configuration process. Next, country specific data model. So the data which is related to the country specific, the address of your company. So when we say address of the company, for each and everything, when you select India, in India, the format, what the format we will use. So the India, the address format will start from house number to pin code, house number, then area number, then city, state, and country, and pin code. So those many fields will be reflecting. So it is kind of a address. Another countries like USA or something, then only area code, pin code, and then country. So every country has a specific address format that can be configured in a country specific data model. Next is succession data model. What do you mean by succession data model? The data which is related to the employee information. The data which is only related to the employee information, we called it as a succession data model. This is only the related with the employee data. So it is not like employee salary or job relationships and all. So the data personally which is related to the employee, that we can call it as a data model. Next, country specific succession data model. So the data which is related to the employee as well as country specific. Suppose for India we have Aadhaar. With the help of Aadhaar only, uh, another person can identify that we are from India. So every country has a one specific identity is there, and that identity information can be configured in the country specific succession data model. So if you say if you take another country, USA, you have SSN number, Australia you have TAN number, and if you go to other different countries, then different identification number you will. So all those information can be stored under the data models, and those data models are corporate data model, country specific data model, succession data model, and country specific succession data model. Clear? Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Sandeep, what is succession data model?
It's a personal information, employees information that may be like knowing a Aadhaar card or any kind of information by, yeah.
No, other card will come under country specific succession.
Okay, so okay.
Mm. Dinesh,
Personal information, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Dinesh, what is corporate data model?
Corporate data model, the company details, business unit, then department, and then location. These are all things comes under corporate data model.
Okay. What is other two data models, Adesh?
Country specific data model. Sorry, country specific corporate data model and country specific succession model.
Very good. Okay. So here we completed the data model. Then we will see another things here. So in corporate data model only, we will be having two different objects, which is foundation object and MDF object. Okay. So what are these objects? Okay, so earlier everything was foundation object only. As upgrades happen, the things has been segregated to two types, which is foundation and one is MDF. So what is foundation object? In foundation object, what we will be doing? In foundation object, we will be configuring our location group. So we'll show you once we start the session. Pay related thing, workflows, all those things. And in MDF object, what you will be configuring? You will be configuring the company. The word company will be represented as legal entity in SuccessFactors language. So you have to use legal entity, the word legal entity, not company. If you want, if your client asks you to revert it as company, then you can configure the name as a company as well, but standard process in SAP is it has been referred as a legal entity. Business unit, then division, so these two different objects, and two different objects we will be configuring information. What is MDF stands for? MDF stands for Meta Data Framework. Here, hello.
Just to the clear.
Next, we'll understand about Picklist. So, what do you mean by Picklist? Picklist are drop downs, and what is configured in this Picklist? Suppose you are selecting as India, and all those 29 30 states has to reflect, and in that state all different cities, all those things. So everything you cannot configure manually. So in from SAP already standard pick lists are available related to all countries. So like in how many countries are supported by you SAP, that many country specific pick lists are already configured, that we will be uploading into the provisioning system. Whatever it is not available, and if your client is asking you to configure, that we will be going to configure through the instance access. So how we have all these data models, the spaces for configuration of all this detail, same way we have pick list as well, where it is pre-configured and we have to download and upload it into the system, and we can change it according to our requirement. Here,
Still,
Yeah.
drop downs. So these are the prerequisites before we start the session. You need to understand. So I hope you are clear with this one.
That's good.
Okay. Now let us see the guide, the guide which we are going to follow along with the course. So we will be following THR 81. Let me share you. Okay. You are able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we will be following this guide to clear your basics. So which is a THR 81, and this consists of complete Employee Central course. From SAP. So whole course will take 40 hours, and if you do in 8 days per day, like complete whole 8 hours, then we can complete it in 8 days. So the units will be taken from here for references, and whatever the topic I'll teach you, that will inform you that on which page we have taken, and what practice you have to do. So in this course, if you can see, there are 5, 6 and 8 chapters. This is additional feature. So 7 chapters. In this 7 chapters, what we are going to learn. So first unit consists of all in like a basic things what we just discussed now. Second unit will be initial elements like XML, all those things. And third unit will be permissions. Fourth, foundation object. Fifth, employee data. And sixth is the transaction. Seventh, business rule. Some this all this topic we have segregated in a different pattern to make you understand, because initially if I go through XML part and all those things, then it may confuse. So all these topics has been rearranged and taken in a very right way to make you understand. So whenever we are doing any topic, we'll update you that which unit we have taken, and which practice means in which from which lesson you can do more practice on this topic. This guide will be shared with you. So if you want, you can just take a printout. Almost 359 pages are there. If you take printout, that will be good. You can refer all the units and all. And based on this one, we will be going. Apart from that one, whatever we are doing, it is a practical thing. And same thing we also do in the real time, means in the real time how the works happen. Same thing we will be going to do with the course as well. In between, when we are teaching the course, at the same time I'll update you what are interview questions and what are certification questions. So in between, once we complete 50% of session, one set of questions will be given to you for preparation. After 50% of syllabus, the scenario based questions will be given to you for interview preparation. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Question, Kavita, this all includes only in
Hmm. All in.
Employee Central itself?
Yes, yes, employee center.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let us understand the class pattern, how we will be driving this 50 hours of session. So every day we will be having a class. So if sometimes if any issue happened or server is not working or any issue with from my end or your end, You can update prior in the group so that we can postpone or we can just take small topics on the same day. So 2 hours of session. In this 2 hours, 1 hour will be your complete practical training and 1 hour will be hands-on training. Hands-on training is must. So don't say that it's early morning you have joined from or you have office or something. It's mandatory to join from your laptop and do the practice on a class itself. So once you do this practice, then you will understand more clearly. Okay. So please don't join with your mobiles and all. Kindly avoid. Please join with your systems and try to maintain a book when we are taking the session. Each and every day is important, and success factor is the ocean. If you leave hands-on practice, then you will not understand anything after 2 3 classes.
Okay.
Okay, so the pattern has now we have just changed the pattern slightly. So every day class will happen. So Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday will be your class. On Friday you have to do the presentation. So this presentation has to be done in a PPT. Whatever you have learned in 4 days, you have to create a presentation on the final day and present with your fellow students. So you have to present it in a way that what you have configured, and if some issue happened while your configuration, how you have resolved. So not only class, whatever I teach, you have to go through some external links as well to understand more clearly. If you don't understand, then you can go through other links as well. That links also I will share you. So Friday session is must. If you are missing Friday session, then I won't allow you to join the Monday session. So don't miss the Friday session. And presentations are important. And your assignment. So what is this assignment? Every day whatever we are learning, that has to be document in a Word file or Excel file or presentation file. Anything is fine. So you have to create a presentation along with the screenshots and along with the theory part, whatever the terminologies we have used. So end of the day it will be creating your own guide of whatever you have learned in the 50 hours of session. Okay. Attendance along with how many students joined in the class and which topic has been covered on the particular day and how many hours of session happened. This attendance also shared with you on a Friday weekly basis. Coming to the servers, so the servers we are using are cloud servers. So sometime it may go for maintenance, so you no need to worry. Within one or sometime if very critical issue, it will be resolved in 1 or 2 days. Sometime it will be resolved in same day as well. So whenever it goes down, so please don't worry. As direct we are directly dealing with the server, it is coming from SAP only. So when SAP has some issue with the data centers or anything, 1 or 2 days it will be in the maintenance, then it will be resolved. So we will be sharing you one user access, and in this user access we have activated that how many logins has to be done. So for this batch we have activated only 5 logins and 5 will be given to everyone. And I request don't share the access with others and don't share use the server access in different system. So if you do that, it can be blocked and we cannot able to retrieve back the access. So again it will be a very problem. So please use the server which is given to you for your system only. Kindly don't share it with others. Same as recorded session as well. So whatever we will be going to discuss, the manual, the even THR 81 is with you, it will be shared with you. Along with that, the notes which I have prepared and your recording. So once the class is done, the recording will be updated over the YouTube. So you can the link will be shared with you. It's a private link, and you can access all the videos as well. So I request please don't share it with others. So we will be keeping the restrictions there. Only with the help of your email ID you can join the YouTube links to just refer the recorded sessions. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have
Hmm?
presentation on Monday instead of
Sorry, I didn't understand.
instead
Hello.
of presentation? No?
It's breaking, Adesh. What you say? Can you type? Can you type?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. I was saying instead of having that presentation day on Friday, can we have that on Monday?
Among you, you discuss when you want all of you, but one day is
No?
mandatory.
Sure. I mean, if we have that on Monday, Saturday, Sunday is something we can
You
work
can,
on and
yeah, among yourself you can discuss. So others too didn't join. So once we have everyone, you all can discuss and let me know one particular day, so we can do on that day.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. So today afternoon I will be sharing you the server. So before that, you can just have a look how the access looks like. Adish, your server is working now? I think it is not, right?
No, it is not.
So it's already saved in my system. So with the help of link, it just opened. So this is your instance access. So here you have to learn about all these links as well. So let me so as I told you, there are four different systems. So how you will be identified this one, okay? So this can be segregated with the help of links. So here in this link, you can see that HCM EU10 sales HR cloud, okay? And this means your cloud demo server. When you want a testing system, it will be something like HCM preview. If you want production system, it will be performance. Okay. Development is for dev and quality QA. Okay. With the help of this wordings, you can identify that which system it is. Clear? And what is EU10 here? So EU10 is data center, and as we are discussing, complete SAP SuccessFactor is a cloud-based application. Cloud-based means somewhere the data has to be stored, right? So there are some data centers for SAP SuccessFactors, almost 40 data centers, and not 40, more than that. If you search for data center, you will be getting all the address and details, and EU10 is one of the data center address. So for every environment, you will be having, you can see same data center or different data centers as well. Okay. And the main important part is login. So once how we will be logging into the system, as this is a cloud, so you will be getting a links from the SAP with the help of link, then company ID. Every company will be having a unique ID, then user ID and password. Okay. This is the four-step process. With the help of this address, we can log into the tenants. So company ID will be unique alphanumeric ID. Also interview question. Don't forget, sometime when you are logged to the servers, it will ask you the company ID. So don't give user ID or something. Company ID is different from user ID and password. Clear?
It's good.
So where you will be finding how the company ID will be. So in your demo class you may have saw all this thing, show version information. So in this version information you can see this is server release timestamp everything. This is like a timestamp from SAP, and here you can see company ID, which is SF part 3000197. For every company it will be different. UI version, the front end version what we are using is SAP Fiori, edition is ERP, and this is all stamp again from SAP. Clear? Yeah. So that's all for today. Don't want to go deep into that. So I hope you understood all the prerequisite required for tomorrow configuration class.
Yes, good.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, Adish is our previous batch student. If you have any question, you can connect with Adish as well. And Dinesh and Sandeep, hope you understood. Is this clear, or you have any questions? Hmm? Sorry.
All good.
All good. Dinesh?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Within afternoon or by evening, I will share you the server access, and if immediately if you want to access, you can just with the help of link I give you, just click on that link, give user ID and password. If it asks for company ID, in the same link company ID will be there, and just save it on your system. And if you are not able to log in, don't try multiple times, just try only one time, and if it is not working, do let me know.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, then we'll so today no practice session, so we will stop here. From tomorrow you will be having 2 hours of session, and then you can practice. So if you want to stay back and discuss, you can discuss now if you have any questions.
Okay, so-
Kavita, we were discussing about the data centers, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is HCM preview? I didn't understand that.
CM,
Performance
a testing system this is.
and testing system.
Mm. This
Okay,
is production.
got it.
These are links how to identify. This is
Okay,
development quality.
got it.
In real time, once you go in the real time, you will get to know all this thing. As of now, I just told you that how you can identify.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Kavita, can you come again by the link or EU10? Can you come again once again? Yeah. Yes.
U10 is a data center, and
Okay.
sales is a demo. This login is nothing but demo login. Okay. And same with how you identify other systems. So once you see preview means testing system, performance means production,
Production.
dev means development, and QA is quality. Same way the links will be there, only this words will be different, and that means from SAP it will come, not we have to generate all these things. Only thing you can identify which system it is and in which data center this information is getting stored. So if you find So these are the data centers. DC 57, DC 68. Ours is which one? I think EU 10. So somewhere here only, not this is not the complete list. So this is the address of your data center, code, address, and the links, which links are there, and how to identify. So performance is production testing, all these things. Okay.
Got it.
I forgot to say something here. One topic. Yeah, the useful links. What links you have to follow? As just when I got some info, if you get some doubt, you can directly go on some channels. So there are some channels with SAP. You can follow the same. This is the admin center page. So here you can find out some links here. So first is SuccessFactors community. So what is this? It's a kind of group across the globe. You can find all consultants here, and you can also create your ID. And if you get any idea about any new things, or if you are getting any question, if you want to find some answer, you can come to SAP SuccessFactors community and post your question, and also provide the answers if you find some questions on the same. Next is SAP help portal. So this one we will be using for all documentation. So if you don't understand any topic, or if you want to learn more about any other modules or easy only, you can find all the document related to all the modules here. Okay, suppose if you want for employee central. Now, apart from THR 81 guide, there are some implementation books here. So you can also utilize those books and all those documents, so that you can, means apart from the training, you can learn other things as well. Then you have a knowledge base. So we call it as KBA, knowledge base article. So these articles will be written by consultants only, like us. So you can also write those articles once you are perfect with any particular topic. And in this article you can find all kind of, means if you are facing issue with the password, if you are facing issue with the configurations or something. So if so in this KBA, you will find out all those articles. Once you create your ID and all, you will get those access. Once you create the ID also, it will be asking you the SAP user ID. So as of now you don't have SAP user ID, but some documents you can access, some document you cannot access. So these are the three important links where you can utilize apart from the THR 81, SuccessFactors community, SAP help portal, and knowledge base articles. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are all prerequisites, and everything which are very much important to start the session. Tomorrow we will see you again same time, and please, if you are missing any session, please inform me in prior. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay then. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.